Huawei and Airtel use 1 gigabit per second microwave MIMO backhaul for 5G. Indian telco Bharti Airtel has rolled out over 100 hops using microwave multiple input multiple output (MIMO) technology from Huawei that has increased its backhaul capacity by a multiple of 4, the Chinese giant said on Sunday. The MIMO links between the towers have been used for half a year and are capable of transmitting up to 13 kilometers while using 20% less power, Huawei said. The company claimed Airtel now had the largest deployment of MIMO microwave on the planet. The 1 gigabit per second links currently use 28 MHz of spectrum, and with the addition of another 28 MHz, will hit 2 gigabits per second. India is currently mulling whether to allow Huawei to be used in the nation's 5G rollout. C. Will India allow Huawei to sell its 5G networking equipment in the country? Last week, Huawei founder and chief executive officer Ren Zhengfei said the company would be willing to license all of its 5G technology to a US company. Source code, hardware, software, and the verification, production and manufacturing know-how, all of these are included in the package. And if they need it, we can also license the design of the chipsets. Ren said. After getting the license, they should be able to compete with us around the world. It's not just confined to the US business. At the start of the year, Ren pointed to Huawei's work on 5G and microwave technology as giving the company an advantage that might see bans lifted in the future. Huawei is the only company in the world that can integrate 5G base stations with the most advanced microwave technology. With that capability, our 5G base stations don't even need fiber connections. Ren said. Instead, they can use superfast microwave to support ultra-wide bandwidth backhauls. This is a compelling solution that makes a lot of economic sense. It works best for sparsely populated rural areas. On Thursday, Huawei announced it had developed a fully containerized 5G core network. In its first quarter earnings reported last month, Singtel Group saw its underlying net profit shrink by 22% to SG $575 million thanks to a SG $162 million exceptional loss by Airtel. The loss by Airtel was related to provisioning for derivative liabilities relating to customary indemnities provided to a group of investors of Airtel Africa and expenses relating to its listing, as well as depreciating 3G assets and spectrum refarming. Related coverage. Huawei unveils the Mate 30 series under a trade war cloud. If you can overlook the absence of Google's apps and services, Huawei's Mate 30 series has a lot to offer. It's a big ask though. Huawei eyes AI prowess, invests in compute power. Chinese tech giant unveils ambitious plans to build the architecture needed to meet growing demand for more compute power and artificial intelligence, pledging to do so on an open ecosystem and launching an AI training cluster that it says is 10 seconds faster than the current ResNet 50 record. Huawei urges Australia to embrace better Chinese products. Huawei Australia chairman John Lord said Huawei is willing to allow the Australian government to test its products to make this happen. More generic futurist hand-waving from Huawei's founder. Ren Zhengfei seems to be yet another blind optimist about technology's inevitable benefits, but with regional characteristics and an odd vision for what a level playing field for 5G looks like. Investment in LTE still going strong despite the onslaught of 5G, Tech Republic. A report from a 5G trade association shows that 4G, LTE networks continue to grow despite the looming rollout of 5G. Those waiting for faster wireless shouldn't worry, though. For more updates, subscribe and share this video.